What's up, guys? Mars here. Alright, so this is a new segment I wanted to add to my channels to try to add some variety to all my gaming, and this is going to be called Mobile Mondays. This is basically a chance, like I said, add some variety and try out a bunch of different mobile games, because when it comes to mobile games, you can have the ones that you can just turn your brain off and just have fun playing, or there are some that are really skill based and take a lot of effort when it comes to trying out these games. So I just wanted to show my love to some of these mobile games that I do enjoy playing. And I'm going to try to go through a bunch to see what sticks, see what you guys like, see what I like, and see where we go from there. But I did want to drop this on a Monday as soon as possible. I know it's pretty late. It's almost... I don't have a watch. It's almost Tuesday, but I wanted to make sure this at least dropped on a Monday, no matter how late it was. So, as this series progresses and further develops, I'm going to try out a bunch of different games. And there's one coming out that I'm currently super excited for. And stay till the end if you want to find out what that game is. But for now, let's jump into the first game that I'm currently playing on my phone. Alright, so the first game that I'm currently playing and that I'm really enjoying, but I've only been a few days in, is Shadowhunter Lost World. Now, like I said, I'm relatively new to the game. I only have about maybe 3-4 hours into the game so far, but I'm enjoying it so far, but there are some pitfalls, there are some pros, and there are some cons. So this is a single-player, side-scrolling RPG game. When you start off, you have the choice between 6 players, but between each of these 6 characters, they each come with a different weapon, a different moveset, different skills, all of that stuff. To make things short, I picked Claire. She is the princess of the Blade Fortress, and she wields dual blades as her weapons of choice. So as you progress through this game, you'll be able to upgrade your weapons, or I think once you get to a certain level, which I am not at the moment, you'll be able to enter the shop and actually probably do some in-game purchases to, speed up the process. You also have the chance to upgrade your spirit, which is your summon that you can bring up during battle, and it basically helps you out. If you're familiar with Elden Ring, you'll have the idea of what summons are. Currently, I only have this one summon, but so far it's been working out pretty great. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But I will say, as I've continued to play this game only for a few hours, it already has the pitfall of kind of boring somebody because of the repetitive gameplay. But if you're into the hack and slash and you just kind of like to, kind of zone out and just play that, you're really going to enjoy this game. But like I said, with my few hours, that's yet to happen to me, but I will keep you guys updated as I continue playing. But now this is the game that I'm super excited for. I even had the chance to play it at Anime Expo a few weeks back. Now, I may be biased as a fan of the show, but this turn-based gacha RPG, gacha, I'm learning that word, I just found out what it is. Evidently, it's the Kaiju number 8 mobile game. As you can guess, you follow Japan's defense force and follow some of your favorite characters in this turn-based RPG. You'll start off by picking a 4-man team, with each character having their own skill set, their own ultimate move, and of course, their own weapons. You'll also be able to boost your stats and your weapons as you progress and level up through the game. This game so far has amazing graphics and is definitely a shoe-in for anybody who's a fan of the show. Plus, as you progress and fight harder kaijus, it does take a little bit of skill to decide what characters work best together and will help you defeat whatever kaiju you're fighting at the moment. Now, this game comes out August 31st, and I will definitely be adding it to this segment. I really enjoyed playing it at Anime Expo, and honestly, as you can see from some of these clips here, I had a great time. There's also a pre-game registration campaign going on right now, which unlocks some in-game rewards if you pre-register. As of now, almost all the rewards have been unlocked except for the last one. This last reward will unlock Vice Captain Hoshina. So if you're a fan of the manga or the anime, you know he's OP. So I do recommend any of you interested in this to check it out, to pre-register now and wait for that August 31st drop. And yeah, that's the first Mobile Monday segment. Like I said, this will further continue to develop and I'll figure out a better and smoother way to roll this out. But as of now, like I said, I just wanted to get it started. These are the 2 games I will be focusing on. As of now, we'll mostly be focusing on Shadowhunter until Kaiju number 8 comes out. But yeah, be sure to follow along. This channel is going to continue growing and I'm going to try a bunch of different things. I have a few segment ideas that are going to be coming up this week, so keep an eye out for that. But as of right now, that's Mobile Monday. But yeah, this is a chance to add some variety to my games. And I definitely want to show love to some mobile games because there's some really great ones out there. Some where you just want to turn off your brain and some skill-based ones. As we continue the series, I'm going to try a bunch of different games, see what sticks, see what you guys like. And if you have any recommendations, please drop them below in a comment or anything like that. But with all that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with anybody who you think might be interested. And let's see where this goes from here. But that's it for the segment so far. See ya.